Hey, you. Yes, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Stop looking away. Wouldn't it be great if I told you what you would do tomorrow? What you will eat? How much money you'll make? Or even how much places you will visit? Well, for only $59.99, I can give you a priceless psychic reading. Yes, now, click down there and you get a priceless $59 psychic reading. Yes, you heard that right. Uh-huh. No, guys, I haven't turned this channel into a psychic machine. That was just my awesome attempt at a joke. Alright, guys, have you ever seen these guys online calling themselves psychics? Within the cyberspace, there's been a lot of people claiming this God-given gift of being psychic. So, as usual, let's take a case study. Psychics basically believe that they can tell you the future, and thus, with this hidden power, can tell you what will happen to you in the future. But often they like to use scientific lingo, and thus naturally I have to call them out on their bullshit. News 24 recently uploaded a video interviewing a supposed psychic titled Real Life Psychic Medium. On a side note, a dead psychic would be much better and considerably more cooler. Just imagine a dead psychic instead of one of these alive psychics. Sounds like a video idea. But without further ado, let's just get to it.
How do you deal with skeptics as a psychic medium? I'm sure you get one or two skeptics who are unsure about what you're saying.
Absolutely. Throughout my field and my career, I have come across many people.
I'm one of those skeptics. I mean, who wouldn't be skeptical about someone telling them their future for, I don't know, a few fucking dollars?
That. And I always said, I'm not here to change your mind, no one's mind. I'm not here to make somebody to believe or not, because everyone is free to choose and whatever, but I'm here to be me. So I do what I do and you do what you do. So that's what my answer is.
In English, what she means is that I'm a bullshit artist which gets money from a few dropkicks. So yes, she fucks over dropkicks while we watch.
When did you realize you were a psychic medium?
Very early in life. Not about the mediumship part, but about the psychic part. Very early in life, perhaps I was 5 or 6. As I would talk, they say imaginary friend. I always say, when your children are talking to an imaginary friend, please don't stop them. Don't ask them to not to, because they don't exist. My mother said to me, well, talk to them, but not in front of others. And I didn't know what she means, because for me, they were present as other people. And my friend once said, oh, you're talking to the wall. And I was just like, no, I'm not talking to the wall. I'm talking to this person. And then I realized as I was growing that, okay, they don't see it.
5 or 6. Well, imaginary friends are normal for kids growing up around that age. But when you're like freaking 80 years old, or however fucking old she is, I think you should go see a doctor.
Or there would be a information I would have about my friends, and I would say, okay, yesterday you did this and you ate that, for example, and they would ask me, who did tell you? Who told you that? It's like, you did.
Yeah, so you remember when you were younger that you told other people what they ate. Okay.
No, we didn't tell you. So I knew it by myself. And I realized later on that actually this was coming from a source unknown, unknown source, or call it the collective consciousness. Somehow I was tapping into it.
What the bullshit? She just thought of that word. No way she just thought of that word. Collective consciousness. That's just bullshit lingo right there.
And as I grew older, I didn't want it for so long. I totally wanted to block it. So many things I saw that it would happen, and it would freak me out as a child, and I didn't want to. And well, obviously, as I grew older, then I started to be more curious about it.
By curious. Hashtag Southpack. Hashtag not sponsored.
Now, you spoke about having those imaginary friends as a child, speaking to this energy that was around. Were you physically seeing people?
Yes, I was seeing them.
Do you still see people talking to you?
I still sometimes see, sometimes, not all the time. Many times I connect with the energy and then I get visions.
Look how she says sometimes. So basically, you started seeing people everywhere. I think you're pretty fucking crazy. Also, side note here, she uses the physics lingo to make her, I don't know what the hell this is, claim sound more realistic? Well, it failed.
Now, when you do readings for people, does it become almost a burden to you to have all this information?
I have learned to sometimes switch myself off. Before, yes. There was a time that I was thinking this is a curse. Many times, actually, I thought this is a curse. I don't want it. But once, through a accident, that I lost it for 2 weeks, I almost thought that I have lost the sense, like your eyesight or hearing. I was imbalanced. I was just thinking that this is awful. I need it back. I want it. And yeah.
And it did come back.
And it did come back, thank God.
So you can't imagine a life without it, hey?
No, I can't.
Of course you can't. Fucking over people for free is really hard to do these days. Also, how bloody convenient is it that he suddenly just comes back? This interviewer is so damn gullible, it's getting on my nerves.
No,
Yeah.
it's really, I feel like that is a strong tool that God has given me as a gift, and I'm really grateful for it now. The more I grow into my wisdom, the knowledge turns into wisdom as the age comes. I appreciate it more and more and more. And also when I see the comfort that it brings for people that have their loved one lost, or they brings closure for them through the loss of their loved one that it was tragic, or and then they didn't know how it was, and when the information comes through and I see that closure, I see that peace of mind in there, and that to me is so rewarding that I would never change it again. You know, I would love to have it, yes.
Although this sounds like a freaking love-dovey story, lying to someone about their loved ones is disgusting. Fake closure is just delusion, not closure at all. Furthermore, I'm sure the money she gets from these people is much more rewarding than any sentimental closure. I'd just like to finish off with saying that these people are just plain liars, the worst in my opinion, admittedly often fed of the destructive nature of death within society. What really matters is what you guys think about these psychics. Do you think they are actually psychic? Discuss this in the comment section. And if you haven't hit that subscribe and like button for more videos like these, hit it now.